Hi guys! A lot of people ask me how I stay on schedule. That's a big thing because I do a lot of things, especially just like you. I use a specific app for that. Now, it's not just any kind of app. It's available on iOS and Android, but this app shows planetary schedule. So it's not just a regular scheduler. It aligns you. All right, Leo. So let's start your reading. How are you? First, we're gonna do a new moon prediction. So, without further ado, let's start, and I'll explain how it works. So let's see here. Remember, I do practice Vedic sidereal astrology. So if you do not know your placement, because the astrology can only be read through the ascendant and moon sign, as far as like what I'm doing right now. So if you're asking how it's gonna affect the sun sign, it doesn't. Because when we do our prediction, it has to manifest from the physical form, which is the Rashi or the D1. So the sun sign does not manifest in physical form. It's the sun. Okay, it's your soul. So if you do not know your placement, get the app down there, type in your name, place of birth, time, place of birth, and then you can get now what your ascendant and moon sign is if this is not your ascendant and moon sign. Make sense? So let's begin. All right. So when we're doing our prediction for the moon, first we have to identify where it is. So in sidereal astrology, meaning where it's actually positioned right now, it's happening in the zodiac sign of Aries, and then we go deeper, which means we go for the nakshatra, the 27 lunar mansion, which it's now gonna go to that star, which is Ashwini. So go deeper in depth. So we do, because Aries has, each zodiac has 27 degrees, so it's big, right? So we have to look what part of Aries it is. That's why we're looking at the nakshatra. So it's gonna happen in Ashwini, the horseman, the two horse, okay, that's moving forward, and it's a healing nakshatra. So here we're looking at it. It's happening in your ninth house of spirituality, God itself. That's where it is, Aries. So that nakshatra is also ruled by K2. So we're gonna look at it at your fifth house also. So that's how I do my prediction. So it's gonna happen in Sagittarius, which means this is how to say that? This connection that you have, okay, with God, as far as like you finding happiness in spirituality. Okay, so it's teaching you to go within. Your mind and mood and feelings will be all about trying to connect with a higher power, and how you can find happiness in that higher power, meaning very deep and spiritual connection. That's what the new moon is gonna affect you. So that's very good. That's very, very positive because ninth house is luck. Ninth house is luck. So the moon going there, your mind going there, thinking also, praying. Because remember, fifth house is mantra. So you're gonna be doing some prayers, asking for luck and blessings from God. Okay, so that's that. All right, so that's your astrology. Now, if you want to get your own prediction and you do not have to wait for astrologers, you can always just get an app and then it does its own prediction for yourself. Again, time and place of birth, that's it. It's called Align. It's gonna be down there. Okay, so you're gonna see how the moon, how Venus, Mercury, all these planets manifest. Here we go. Let's start with your tarot. We look at both situations, yours and theirs. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Four of Cups. Okay. So, first card is strongest. This is feeling rejected. You offered your cup to someone, but of course it's either or, you know your situation. But it feels because it's coming in your side. So you got rejected by someone that you thought or you felt like there was a connection. Because it shows here that's that's your offer. That's the Ace of Cups right there. Now, I never liked the Four of Cups more than the Seven of Cups. I know a lot of people heightened Seven of Cups, a lot of options. Those are different things. The Four of Cups is thinking that there is someone better than what you're giving. A different kind of happiness is what they're looking for. So normally this is the part of reconciling with their past, their ex. So if you're thinking of offering, this person is feeling, no, I don't want it. There can be someone better. There's something better than what you're giving. And then, they're going to stay there. The tree here is symbolizing that they're comfortable where they're at. This is stubbornness part. So this is not going to open up. This person is not going to. And no matter what you do, you're saying it's like, I care about you. I have feelings for you. They're not going to move. Four of Cups. Next, the Tower. There you go. So, of course, after being rejected, their situation didn't move forward anymore. A breakup has happened, and then that's it. History, basically. So you're feeling like, okay, well, that's part of history. That's a relationship that has run its course already. I've tried, and basically the Tower is, even though you tried, it failed. Even though you really put your heart in it, you failed. But what's important is at least you put your heart in it, right? But the Tower is, it cannot be worked anymore. And the universe, came in and it's just, you guys had a falling apart. It's sad because you really desire Four of Wands. When you were offering your cup to this person was the end all be all for relationship for you. This is the one and only person that you felt like, well, I'm really, really gonna take a chance with this person. So you did it all. You were the Four of Wands, they were the Four of Cups. So they're coming from a different side. They're more of, I don't need this in my life. I don't need this love. So I'm not sure what kind of connection that they're looking for, but this is the part where they're not just into you, they're not about relationship. So like this kind of situation, you don't take this personal because their preference is not a relationship. So there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, but there's also nothing wrong with them. It's like two people, like not on the same page there in life. Let's see. Now on their end, you got a Ten of Cups. Okay. And, Ten of, okay. So they're about commitment and relationship, but now it's not with you. So this is like the movie. He or she is just not into you. Like they want something else. See, that's why I told you I don't like the Four of Cups. It really is someone who's thinking that there's someone better, something better, and they're coming to their end. Like let's just say you want Four of Wands. They want more than Four of Wands. They want Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. I want everything and everything with love, finances. So they want the complete package. This is what they're thinking. Like I want the best. I want to have everything. Strength card. Okay. So this person has troubled. Okay. How to say this? Because you're coming on their side, so it's very strong that they know that you're their everything, but they still struggle can be to accept that you are the one for them. Because the strength here is really showing struggling, but this is also you coming to them like struggling to open them up to accept the offer. So you could be forcing yourself to someone like this to accept that love because you're telling this person, I can give you everything and anything, love, partnership. So you're really pushing yourself to someone who is, well, being stubborn and rejecting it. So they're not as accepting. Okay. So I'll continue this reading, Leos. Link down there in the description box. Let's see, because you're struggling to tell them. They're basically just not doing anything. We'll look at the multiple scenarios in different ways on how this is going to pan out. Link down there for the extended and also all the apps that I use. It's down there. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Aligns you. It's called Align 27. Now, I'll show it to you there on your screen. You can see it there. It says Green Day, not the band. So if you see here, if you read more, you click the read more, it will tell you what is the day about. What are the things that you can and cannot do? Big decisions, especially if you own a business, you're going to school, you have some sort of work that you have a deadline. This is very, very powerful for that because it gives you the schedule. Now, it also gives you personal details of the planet and how it is affecting you. If you can see here, it says upcoming transit. You will see everything on a personal level on your chart. I already put my chart here, so that's why it says there, John Doe. I'm going to be looking at Venus for now. It's going to give me my own personal reading for Venus. The first part up there that you are seeing, that's for you. And then it's going to give you all the helpful information as far as the transit for the whole period of time that Venus is going to be in that specific house. All this and more. This is the first part. So I'm just letting you know, it gets more exciting. Make sure you click in the description box my affiliate link. And together, we can plan ahead.